Okay, is it rolling? Hi. I know you're expecting to see Kyle. Whatever happened to the paranormal twins? My name is Dusty Dane. I am a grave medium that grew up in a cemetery. I did not appreciate the discrediting. Also, see, I wish I knew how to do a mass mail out to all the fans because when he went to that hotel to try to contact the spirit of that gangster, they only rented 3 rooms, but they had the whole floor. And he got the room. He didn't get that. He would have needed to get that guy's room. He wound up getting the room of a woman who died with her 2 sons or something. And I wrote to him. I said, "Hey, I say, invite the fans. We'll all rent the rooms. Between all of us, one of us will get the room, and then just switch. That's all. And this way, it's fun because, like, we're intrigued by this. But if I saw a spirit, my own 2 eyes, and I was alone, I would pass out. Maybe even go into a cardiac arrest. I think a lot of us would. I know I did a poll at a club. I actually got fired for this too. And all the customers agreed. Yeah, I'd pass out. I'd pass out. It was so freaking dead. We had nothing better to do than talk. And I was reading about stuff like this. I was like, I would die. But when you're with your friends, it's fun. When you're alone, it's not. I can't. These people that explore by themselves, they must be suicidal. Because no, you do not want to be yourself with something like that. You don't know if it's a good spirit or a bad one. They treat. How do you treat a crippled person? Like a person. How do you treat a disembodied person? Same rules apply. But then you got what? Depending on what kind of person they are. Let me tell you about the kind of person Kyle is. He was telling me how pretty I am. I knew his wife was in the hospital with cancer, and if a woman is desperate enough to take the table crumbs like that, a woman should never be so desperate as to take the crumbs of another woman's man. But I was in that kind of situation. I had $0. He was trying to get me to send him $3, and he said, buy tea, and I could make more money. I could turn 3 into 10. I said, I do not have 3. It's that bad. I was in Texas, and in Texas, it's an allowed to work state, so you can't even get food stamps for more than 2 months. The fact that you cannot get on a bus to get to look for a job with food stamps, because they give you 2 months to get a job, and allowed to work state, pun intended. So that's the situation I was in, and he's been discrediting me ever since when I should actually be on the show. But what's more importantly is he fucking jerked off on Instagram and then had it self erase, which put my back against the wall. He can do anything he wants, and there's nothing I can do about it. I didn't realize until I read his plea for help that all I ever had to do was tell Instagram what he did, and they'll do what they have to do to retrieve lost data, deleted data. So, um, I'm either going to do that as soon as I get off the audio recorder with you, or I've done it already. Just so everybody knows. And I'm sorry I had to put. Well, no, I'm not because this is part of the Paranormal Files, so it's under the same title because yeah, these are the files that he doesn't want you to see. You better behave, Kyle, because I will still help you because I do not tolerate. Most people are allergic to bullshit. I'm zero tolerance to bullshit. Like, I'll go as far as to say, you watch your mouth and you guys knock it off, cut the crap. This guy is helping people when he wants to. All right, arrivederci.